10 fascinating facts about the human body. 1. Skin is the body's largest organ, and it accounts for about 16% of a person's total body weight. A. Protection. It acts as a barrier to protect the body from external threats like pathogens, bacteria, viruses, UV radiation, and physical injuries. B. Regulation. Skin helps regulate body temperature by sweating to cool down and constricting blood vessels to conserve heat when it's cold. C. Sensation. It contains a vast network of nerve endings that enable us to perceive touch, pressure, temperature, and pain. D. Excretion. Skin plays a role in eliminating waste products and toxins through sweat glands. A. Vitamin D synthesis. Sunlight exposure on the skin triggers the production of vitamin D, essential for calcium absorption and bone health. F. Immunity. Skin houses immune cells that help defend against infections and diseases. The skin is a multifunctional organ crucial for protecting, regulating, and interacting with the external environment while maintaining overall health. 2. The human brain is incredibly powerful, containing around 86 billion neurons, which transmit electrical signals at speeds of up to 200 miles per hour. The human brain is a remarkable organ composed of approximately 86 billion neurons, which are specialized cells responsible for transmitting information in the form of electrical signals. These neurons communicate with each other through intricate networks by sending electrical impulses, also known as action potentials, along their long, thread-like projections called axons. The speed at which these electrical signals travel through axons can vary but can reach speeds of up to 200 miles per hour, or about 322 kilometers per hour in some cases. This remarkable speed allows for rapid communication and processing of information within the brain. Neurons transmit these signals by a process known as depolarization and repolarization, which involves the exchange of ions like sodium and potassium across the neuron's cell membrane. The sheer number of neurons and the speed of their electrical signals enable the brain to perform a wide range of complex tasks, such as thinking, memory storage and retrieval, sensory perception, motor control, and more. This incredible processing power and speed are essential for our ability to perceive the world, make decisions, and carry out various functions in our daily lives. 3. A cubic inch of bone can bear a load of 19,000 pounds. Bone is a strong and dense tissue primarily composed of collagen and minerals like calcium and phosphate. A. Composition. Bone is made up of a dense matrix of collagen fibers that provide flexibility and strength, while the minerals contribute to its hardness. B. Load-bearing structure. The arrangement of collagen and minerals in bone creates a lattice-like structure, which makes it capable of withstanding compressive forces. When you apply pressure to bone, the collagen fibers distribute the load, and the minerals resist deformation. C. Compressive strength. Compressive strength measures a material's ability to withstand forces pushing or squeezing it together. Bone's unique composition gives it a remarkable compressive strength, allowing it to bear significant loads without breaking or deforming. D. Variability. It's important to note that the strength of bone can vary depending on factors like age, bone density, and the specific type of bone, cortical bone, trabecular bone, etc. The 19,000-pound figure likely represents an average value and may differ for different individuals and bone types. Bone is a remarkable biological material with exceptional compressive strength due to its composite structure of collagen and minerals. This strength enables bones to support the body's weight and endure various physical stresses throughout a person's lifetime. 4. The human heart beats approximately 100,000 times a day, pumping around 2,000 gallons of blood through the body. The human heart is a vital organ that continuously pumps blood throughout the body to supply oxygen and nutrients to cells while removing waste products. Its remarkable efficiency allows it to beat approximately 100,000 times a day. Here's a breakdown of the numbers. A. Heart rate. The average adult heart beats at a rate of about 70 to 75 beats per minute at rest. This rate can vary depending on factors like age, fitness level, and activity. B. Daily beats. To calculate the daily beats, you can multiply the average heart rate by the number of minutes in a day. 75 beats per minute by 1440 minutes per day equals 108,000 beats per day. C. Blood volume. The heart pumps blood with each beat, and the average amount of blood pumped per beat, known as stroke volume, is approximately 2 ounces, about 60 milliliters. To calculate the daily volume pumped, you can multiply the daily beats by the stroke volume. 108,000 beats per day by 60 milliliters, beat approximately equals 6,480,000 milliliters per day. D. Gallons of blood. To convert this volume to gallons, you can divide by 3,785, the number of milliliters in a gallon. 6,480,000 milliliters per day divided by 3,785 milliliters per gallon approximately equals 1,710 gallons per day. So, the human heart pumps around 1,710 gallons of blood through the body every day, ensuring that all the body's cells receive the necessary oxygen and nutrients while removing waste products. This impressive feat of the heart is crucial for maintaining overall health and vitality. 5. Your taste buds have a lifespan of about 10 to 14 days, and new ones are constantly forming to replace old ones. Taste buds are clusters of specialized cells on the tongue and in the lining of the mouth that allow us to detect different tastes such as sweet, sour, bitter, and salty. These taste buds are not permanent structures. They have a relatively short lifespan of about 10 to 14 days. The process of taste bud turnover involves two main phases. A. Cell renewal. The cells that make up taste buds have a limited lifespan, and they constantly undergo a process of renewal. As old taste bud cells reach the end of their lifespan, they are sloughed off and replaced by new cells. B. Generation of new taste buds. New taste buds are continually generated to replace the ones that have been shed. These new taste buds develop from special stem cells located in the deeper layers of the tongue and mouth lining. These stem cells divide and differentiate into the various types of cells that make up a functioning taste bud. This constant turnover of taste buds is crucial for our ability to taste and detect different flavors. It ensures that we have a fresh supply of taste bud cells that are sensitive to different taste sensations. If taste buds didn't regenerate, our ability to taste would diminish over time, and we wouldn't be able to enjoy the variety of flavors in our foods and beverages. Your taste buds are not static, they are dynamic and constantly renewing themselves to ensure you can continue to experience the pleasure of tasting various flavors. 6. The small intestine, despite its name, is not small at all. It's about 20 feet long, making it the longest part of the digestive system. The small intestine's name might be deceiving, but its length is indeed quite remarkable. It measures around 20 feet, approximately 6 meters, in length, which makes it the longest segment of the digestive system. Despite its slender appearance, this extensive length allows for effective absorption of nutrients from the food we consume, thanks to its vast surface area lined with tiny finger-like projections called villi and microvilli. These structures increase the surface area available for nutrient absorption, facilitating the digestion and absorption of nutrients into the bloodstream. So, while it may be small in diameter, it plays a critical role in our digestion and nutrient absorption processes. 7. If you were to stretch out all the blood vessels in your body, they would be long enough to circle the earth more than twice. The human circulatory system is a vast network of blood vessels, including arteries, veins, and capillaries, that transport blood throughout the body. If you were to stretch out all the blood vessels in an average adult's body end to end, they would indeed be long enough to circle the earth more than twice. Here's a simplified explanation. A. Total length. The estimated total length of blood vessels in the human body is approximately 60,000 miles, about 96,560 kilometers. B. Circumference of Earth. The Earth's equatorial circumference is about 24,901 miles, about 40,075 kilometers. C. Circles around Earth. If you were to take those 60,000 miles of blood vessels and stretch them out in a line, you could theoretically circle the Earth more than twice with them, 60,000 miles divided by 24,901 miles. This fact highlights the incredible complexity and extent of our circulatory system, which is essential for delivering oxygen and nutrients to all our body's cells and removing waste products. 8. Humans shed around 600,000 particles of skin every hour, which equates to about 1.5 pounds of skin cells annually. Humans are constantly shedding tiny particles of dead skin cells through a process called desquamation. This natural shedding occurs as new skin cells are produced in the lower layers of the epidermis and move up to the surface. As they reach the surface, these older, dead skin cells are sloughed off. The estimate of shedding around 600,000 skin particles per hour and 1.5 pounds of skin cells annually is based on the average rate of skin cell turnover. The human body consists of trillions of skin cells, and this constant shedding helps to renew the skin's outer layer. Over the course of a year, the accumulation of these tiny skin particles adds up to about 1.5 pounds in weight. It's important to note that this process is natural and a part of the body's maintenance and renewal system. It also plays a role in maintaining healthy skin, as it helps remove old, damaged skin cells and allows new, healthy cells to take their place. 9. The cornea of the eye is the only part of the body with no blood supply. It gets oxygen directly through the air. The cornea is the clear, dome-shaped front surface of the eye that covers the iris and pupil. It's unique in the body because it lacks blood vessels or a direct blood supply. Instead, it relies on a few mechanisms to obtain oxygen and nutrients. A. Tear film. The outer surface of the cornea is covered by a thin layer of tears, which contain oxygen and nutrients. This tear film helps nourish the cornea and keep it moist. B. Aqueous humor. The front part of the eye contains a clear fluid called aqueous humor, which provides some nutrients to the cornea. This fluid is produced by the ciliary body and circulates within the front chamber of the eye. C. Diffusion. Since the cornea is transparent, it allows oxygen to diffuse directly from the surrounding air into its outermost layers. This is why the cornea needs to be continuously moistened by tears to maintain this exchange. D. Limbal blood vessels. While the cornea itself lacks blood vessels, the surrounding area called the limbus contains tiny blood vessels that provide some nourishment to the outer edge of the cornea. These mechanisms ensure that the cornea receives the oxygen and nutrients it needs to stay healthy despite not having a direct blood supply. This unique feature is crucial for maintaining its clarity and function in vision. 10. Human bones are constantly being broken down and rebuilt. In fact, about 10% of your bone mass is replaced each year. The human skeletal system undergoes a dynamic process known as bone remodeling throughout life. This process involves two key cell types, osteoclasts and osteoblasts. A. Osteoclasts. These cells are responsible for breaking down older damaged bone tissue. They release enzymes and acids that dissolve the mineral matrix and break down bone tissue. This process is called resorption. B. Osteoblasts. These cells are responsible for building new bone tissue. They secrete proteins and minerals that form a new matrix, which eventually becomes mineralized, creating new bone. This process is called bone formation. The balance between osteoclast activity, bone resorption, and osteoblast activity, bone formation, determines the overall health and density of our bones. Throughout life, bone remodeling occurs in response to various factors such as mechanical stress, hormonal changes, and the body's need for calcium. Here's how the process works. Older damaged bone areas are identified by the body's monitoring systems. Osteoclasts are recruited to break down the weakened bone, releasing minerals like calcium into the bloodstream. Osteoblasts then move in to build new bone tissue, using the released minerals and forming a stronger structure. This cycle continues, ensuring that bones remain strong and adapt to the body's changing needs. On average, about 10% of our bone mass is replaced each year, helping to maintain bone strength and repair micro damage. However, as we age, the balance between bone resorption and formation can shift, leading to conditions like osteoporosis, where bone loss outpaces bone formation, making bones more brittle and prone to fractures. Proper nutrition, exercise, and hormonal balance are important factors in maintaining healthy bone remodeling throughout life.